how y'all doing out there, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to welcome you to my show. Born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida, don't you know? Yeah, I've come and gone, been here and there, but I've been here all the time. First time I remember hitching hiking down the road. Sometimes you just stood out on the side of the road, hoping somebody come by and pick you up, take you to town. Stick out the old thumb, go for a ride. Stick out the old thumb, go for a ride. Then I guess some bad things come by. Yeah, a lady from Jacksonville wrote a song, Heartbreak Hotel. Elvis Presley sang it, oh Lord, he sang it so well. They've been a native Floridian, let me tell you one thing, yeah, sure as hell. Leaving my city, leaving my town, leaving my state, watching it and going down. Lord, can we save us from this undertow taking us down? Y'all doing all right out there? Yeah, y'all know that undertow. Negativity. Yeah, you always blaming somebody for what you done. I never met a murderer stand up and say, hey, I'm the one that killed him. Until Perry Mason says, hey, you're the one. How come Jaguars can't win a game? Spent $60 to see the game. I seen my nephew playing. He played better than they did. I think we ought to give them $1 million. Yeah. At least they won't be disqualified for being on drugs. Oh, Lord. What's wrong with you? Are you out of your freaking mind for the things that you do? million bucks. And I'll probably fix up the national deficits. Ow! Yeah! Who's on? Alright, look, I'm gonna save the United States now. I'm gonna save us from that debt that's pulling us down. So who do I pay a $1 trillion to? I think I got a spaceship or two up there in, what's it got? T-Mobile, Virgin, oh, what's all that stuff? Yeah, you see all that stuff they got on the... But there's Lenny Braddock is on the air now. Merchant Marine Stories. All right. Let's talk about a Merchant Marine story. First thing, you got unions, or they used to have a lot of unions, you know, and stuff going on. Then all of a sudden you get on a ship and here's somebody from Thailand. They've been on there. They got on there. They never got off because they knew what they was on. You know what I mean? So here's old young kid from Jacksonville. They get on the ship, and when the ship's on the dock, it looks huge. You go, man. Let me tell you what. This thing is gigantic. And you're going, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You just been in the house, going to school, grammar school, fighting people, in the, you know, just out in the yard or something. All of a sudden you realize, and you're going, hey, that's over now. And you go, what? It ain't over. Just like even when you get older and you're gonna die, right? You get older, you've been going, what? It ain't over now. That's like, what? It's just like back then. Go, oh, whoa, hey, I was just a kid. No, we told you, get your ass up, but you wouldn't listen to nobody. That's what's wrong with everybody. They don't want to listen to nobody. A lot of times they're going, you be trying to say something, and everybody be talking at the same time. You watch even a judge program, and then the judge say, hey, and then all of a sudden they all go, what? Just like your dad or something, you know, like, one thing, you want to eat tomorrow? Mom's going to fix some supper, so y'all want to mess up today and don't show up tomorrow, because you mess up the meal, everybody's getting that meal going on, and all of a sudden, but I'm going, everybody, no, not me, you know, like, somebody wants to start trouble, they ain't going to start no trouble, because we're going to have good meals. And that was like, in the Merchant Marines, one thing about you got to have a good captain. You hope. Everybody you hope, you got to hope. You don't know them. They're hiring you. That's the main thing. They're hiring you because you're on here. You know, you finally got on a ship because now this is something that's really crazy. But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to keep my show clean so anybody can listen. You know, because if you do a clean show, you ain't got to be all filthy all the time. People talk, there's a lot enough filthiness out there to make me puke as I look, you know. But you don't want to go in that area, so I'm going to keep it clean. Now, over the many years of everything going on, all of a sudden here I come in. You know what I mean? I don't know how the hell I got here. Just like you're probably going, well, who the hell am I? You know, I'm just like anybody else, you know, just wake up and then you're going, you know, like he would say, don't talk to yourself. You like, talk to yourself. Well, who the hell are you going to talk to? You know, even like, well, you got to talk to God too. God's listening to everything you say, or some people, everybody else ain't listening to what you say, but, you know, you're going, oh, he's, you know, then you go, oh, I don't believe all that crap. You know, somebody might say, well, I don't believe that. Then all of a sudden you up there, something happening to you, and you start going, oh, my God, Lord, help me, you know, and don't think he won't be sitting there, you know. He'd be sitting there talk all that big mouth stuff, you know, when it all comes down to us, like, going up to a bully. I'm tired of a bully pushing me around. I'm going to stand up to him tomorrow. And somebody, you need to go stand up to him because that's what needs to be done. Let them know they can't push you around. So I went up there, walked up to somebody, said, look, I'm tired of you pushing me around. And he goes, what? That's going to knock me so damn hard I hit the ground. So for like 2 feet, I probably, 4 feet later after I hit the ground, I was like, and that's like, well, you need to get up again. And I said, well, so I knocked the shit out of them for that bad advice, I couldn't beat the bully's ass, but I beat their ass for getting my ass kicked, you know what I'm saying? That's why, some people give you bad advice, and so you want to kick their butts later on. I didn't mean to say that. Like I say, they got jackasses, like even the Bible, they got the ass. There's a lot of names for all kind of stuff now, but we won't go into that. All right, what's the next song there, Lenny? Let's see. Let's do an original. All right. So that way, if you do an original, you ain't got to pay nobody. All right. Let's see what we got. Always like this key right here. Tacky's got the string out. Sitting in the morning, watching the sun come up. Living outside, people think I've got it rough. Riding on, heading south, down 13. Seeing new things going on, developments. Turn around, roundabout, let's go roundabout over here. Roundabout, yeah, let's go roundabout round here. Well, the sun don't shine sometimes. It might rain, that's a fact. Sometimes you can't see the rain, you can't see the sun, 'cause there's too much smoke. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, old tree done burned down, forest done burned down. People got a wreck on 95. Yeah, clean them up, let's go. Let's keep that blood a-flowing, let's keep it alive. Yeah, just like some kind of old people just don't know when to stop and start to stare. You done got to a point where these people, they just don't freaking care. But me, I've lived my life, this sounds like a Leonard Skinner song. I said I probably heard something like that sometime along. Go on. say, yeah. San Mateo, yeah, Picketville. Clay County. Travel up 95, let's head on down. Yeah, I like going to the flea market because I like to get my old stuff back. I like to go to the Betty Griffin. I got my clubs back for $1. If that woman tried to kill me, she tried to stab me with a knife. I was sleeping in the night. That's fiction. Fiction. Non-fiction. Some true. Probably say I love you. Hey, what about just telling everybody you love them? Just walk right and one day go, hey, I love you. You always talk like you, oh, Jesus. But you don't know that Jesus, he died because he loved you. So you always saying it. Why don't you walk around and living it instead of praying it? I love you, I love you. And I hope Jesus loves you too. Yep, some people we don't love. Not Jesus loves them. Jesus loves them all. But God, Father, I don't even say nothing smart right now because you know what? I sit there later on, Jesus say, hey, you kind of smarting off out there, you know what I'm talking about? You go out there, you and the devil, y'all go to hell, go jump that fire. You know what I mean? There. Come on, go sell some of that. Oh, what's this? What's this? Something to sell the old baby boomers. Come on, yeah, hey, you gonna mess with the baby boomers. Take this pill. It'll make you feel like you 21. Like you have a lot of fun. But my baby, she's 62. Her libido, yeah, she's got a libido. All right, I'm just joking. All right, you know what? I'm going to go to a little commercial break here, and so y'all stick around. And my name's Lenny Braddock. It's the Lenny Braddock Show. And I hope to do it like the Dick Van Dyke Show or something around like that, you know. So, y'all got any questions, y'all can call up and say, hey, you know, as long as it's not some question that's going to make me want to be mad, or, you know, or y'all say something negative, or, you know, hey, you, or spam or something like that, you know what I mean? We know what all that crap is. Because, you know, let's don't do all that. I don't want to mess with it, and I'm getting old, so I'll just have to hire people, not hire people for protection. So but I got golf clubs. I got a lot of golf clubs, so, okay, well, I know y'all might have missiles, rockets, whatever you're going to do, but one thing I got Jesus and I love you. Bow! Well now, baby, you know what I like. And you know I love it all night. Well now, baby, can't you see? Keep you awake till you give it to me. Know what I like, know what I need, know what I love. Won't you give it to me, baby, tonight? Well, baby, I'll buy you anything. Well, now I'll give you a diamond ring. Well, I'll buy you a brand new car. Now, baby, you know I'll make you a star. Know what I like, know what I need, know what I want. Baby, won't you give it to me? You know what I like. Yeah, you know what I like. You know what I need. Well, there's no sense in wasting time. You know it's always on my mind. Well, baby, I'm begging on my knees. You got what I want to set me free. Know what I like, know what I need. Baby, 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 won't you please give it to me? You know what I like, what I like. You know what I love. Yeah, you know what I like. And baby, I love you. And baby, I love you. Oh, baby, I love you. All right, welcome. I'm glad y'all welcome back. And from our sponsors, I don't know, like the sponsors, we kind of go with whoever paid the most money. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that they're the people, you know, the bites, you know, as seen on TV or as heard on radio. I mean, like say, well, you know, I got this best thing here, but I figured out, like I'm kind of like after watching the Beverly Hillbillies and Granny, I always kind of felt like Granny had the best recipe because she had her own little mixture, you know, her little batch of stuff she'd fix up, and whatever was wrong with you, it would cure you or kill you. So you didn't have to figure out which one it was. It's like the other day I'm going, my vehicle be riding down the road, it just shut off kind of, you know, and it's like, oh, what the heck? And all of a sudden it come back on. It'd be like if you're having a heart attack, hey, I'm dead. And then they put the things on, hey, I'm back. You know, no, I'm dead, I'm back. You know, kind of same with you know. So anyway, I pull in there, I get the mechanic over here, and I go, hey, look, this thing keeps doing this here. And he goes, well, you know what? I can't really tell you what it is until it actually stops, right? And then I can, figure out what it is. And I was going, well, then I might be on the side of the road. Because the day that I broke down, first time, I'm pulling in this place, and I'm pulling in the back spot of the McDonald's, and the thing shuts off. And I don't know if y'all have had a vehicle where when the car shuts off, the power stuff shuts off. You can't steer it, the brakes and everything, and even the steering wheel could lock up on you, and you come to a complete stop. And so here I am after partying at Jack's Beach, which all, you know, living up Jack's Beach over the years, seeing it. A long time ago, they even had a wild mouse there. They had all kind of stuff. Check out the history of Jacksonville. Don't make me look it up for you and tell you. One thing about people is laziness. If you want to learn something, you need to learn it and quit being lazy and don't want to learn it. I'm a native Floridian. And some people go, what the hell does that mean? You're not an Indian. And I said, well, I don't know about an Indian, but somehow or another, and on record, my parents had sex, and I'm here. You know what I mean? They done came and gone, but I'm right here on this radio station, live. Now, what are y'all going to do? That's what the question is. Y'all keep saying, what are we going to do? No, it ain't what we are going to do. It's what are you going to do? Are you going to go do something, or are you going to sit there and talk? You ever get in a fight with somebody? And let me tell you what, it gets down to, you get in a fight with somebody, you know what? This last year, I got in a fight with some people, and I'm not proud of it. But I'll tell you one thing about it. We was going, I thought we was on Dodge City. I'm calling you out. We're like, what? And then we had her, I seen them swinging so hard, and they didn't do nothing but beat theirself up. They fell into the freaking flower pot and stuff and landed and broke up stuff. And, you know, and I was sitting there going, oh, my gosh. And then they was all outside fighting, and I locked the door. And they couldn't get in. You know, and it was like, well, that was ridiculous. And everything gets, that's the way the world is right now. People are ridiculous. They don't think, because they go, well, what am I doing today? I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something. If you're still alive, and if you're dead, you're not here. But you could be dead, and could you be here? Because like everybody that I know that I love, they might be dead, but then sometimes I'm going, I know them. I'm going to do a little song here with a harmonica. It's called a blues band harmonica. And here's what I was thinking. What if we get everybody in the United States? No, not in the United States. But everybody in Florida and Georgia. Because I'll tell you a story about today. The game is on, right? About Georgia and Florida. But when I was coming up, all of a sudden, when I come into puberty, you know what I mean? Puberty means, man, there's some pretty girls out there. I see a lot of pretty girls. You hear that birds out there? Oh my gosh, especially if you live in Florida. I'm going to tell you what, I'll never forget being like the younger brother going down there with the older brother, and then his girlfriends come walking up back a long time before, you know, the razors and all that stuff. Everybody was like to be clean shaven and all that stuff, and I'm out there because parents having to work, so the, you know, brothers and sisters, they got to watch the kids, and they go, what? I don't want to watch them damn, I got to go out there and hang out. Then they're going, then they take you out there and go, I'm going to tell you what, you want to come back again, you better shut up. And so, you know, being the younger brother, and then all of a sudden, that girl he was in school with, wearing that bikini, laying down at the beach, looking up, sun. I'm going, I've never been the same since I seen that girl. Well, I've never been the same since I seen that world. That beautiful, 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 beautiful Girl. Well, and that pretty much well starts up the story where you're going, good Lord have mercy. You know, you like playing cowboys and Indians, you like fantasizing, you like everything in your world that you're going, you know, I wished I was back being a baby drinking drinking a damn bottle, you know, go back into your mama's belly, you know what I mean? That's people's thought about that. You ain't the first one that thought up anything on this planet, you know. You got to realize right now, this is live. So we sitting here right now telling this story like it is. Might not be what you think it is, but what is a story? Is a story, or is it fiction, or is it non-fiction? Is it true, or is it false? Did it make your imagination feel like you've been watching the Twilight Zone for 45 freaking years? And you're back again. How much money did you really need? I didn't need nothing. I just needed another breath. How much would you pay for another breath? How much would you pay for a drink of water? How much would you pay for whatever you're going to get? Until finally one day you say, you know what? I ain't paying for another damn thing. And you say, what? We're going to stick some bamboo under your damn bamboo, under your fingernails, and light them up. We're going to take everybody in your family. We're going to get rid of them. We're going to take everything you got. But you know what? I said, no, you ain't. Because you know why? 'Cause I got Jesus. And Jesus says he'll protect me. So you want to come mess with me? Yeah, you're going to hell. Now you might say, you going to hell. You going to hell. No, you going to hell. But let me tell you one thing. You don't know who's going to hell. God will tell you that one. And I'm sitting here running my mouth going, you need to shut up, Lenny. You know what I mean? Then again, sometimes maybe he said, no, you need to tell them like it is. You want to mess with it? You know, go mess with it. But one thing, I come here, peace and love. Peace. You know, you ain't got a bunch of dumbass humans out here. Peace and love. Come on, can we get a little peace and love? Why you got to go and be an atomic bomb and kill people? You out here in the damn planet. There ain't no fucking star out there. What are you going to do? You can't go to the moon. You can't go, you know, been everywhere. What are you going to do next? You out there with a satellite. Everybody's buying a goddamn phone, talking to everybody like a bunch of humblebees, you know what I mean? But are you really that stupid? Is anybody that damn stupid? Don't, yep. You know what I mean? So, people are stupid. But then again, I'm going, well, how come you're so stupid that you want a pizza if somebody didn't make it for you and you couldn't go down to the store and buy it with the money that your mom and your daddy give it to you? But then again, that don't mean you're stupid. That might mean you're smart. I bet one time I said, look, I need somebody to help me buy my car. So I started, you know, checking with the family, you know. Now, I've had people in my family who's a preacher and a car dealer. I was going, wow. Whoa, man. This is like, what you going to say? You know, somebody like, all I think I'm saying, this is my uncle, right?
Right.
And then later on, come to find out, He is my uncle. But the thing was, he was wanting me to be more shrewder instead of being gullible. He was trying to teach me to be, don't trust people, because when it comes to money, like you say, well, it's been sitting there for like 9 years, so do you want it? Oh, you mean you want it? All of a sudden, it's valuable, Now I want, 500. Now I want 1,000. Because you acting like you wanted it. Before I'd have took $300 or $200, or just buy me a steak dinners at TGIF Fridays, and you can have it. You know what I mean? That's a little commercial. TGIF Fridays. I remember when I got divorced one time, I was going, what the hell are you going to do? You got a $3.25 budget, So I figured out I could go drink a beer and tip the bartender and eat some hors d'oeuvres and go home. That was how I made it, But I made it. Daniel Boone was a man. It's like, Daniel Boone. Some people go, oh, whatever. If you live here in Florida, just think about you go down to the fort. Geronimo died in that damn fort down there. Yeah. Freaking fort. Yeah, Geronimo. That's how they got him away from them. Damn Geronimo. And then Matanzas means murder. They damn murdered. Everybody's going, oh, Matanzas, let's have Matanzas barbecue sauce. It's murder barbecue sauce. They sitting there and killed all these damn people, It's crazy. St. Augustine. I remember driving my little truck, just driving that little truck. I go play music, ride, just go everywhere. And now I don't know where everybody's coming from. You know what I mean? There's like the big shrimp. Now all of a sudden here's these big shrimp coming in. You know what I mean? Mayport, big shrimp. A lot of people ain't noticed that. And big shrimp people knows it. Well, you know what? Let's talk on another topic. Why can't we build houses with beer cans? You could take, like, say, every beer can that everybody drinks. We could build a house for people that's laying there because they're stupid. You know what I mean? Come on. You're going to lay there. I'd have me a beer can house with a generator. Come on, at least give them that for winter time. You could take the beer cans, hook it up to a heating coil, and run some hot water in it. Like one of them little things that you heat up one of them coffee pots with, right? And then you hook that up, or put water in it, glue them, or solder them all together, right? Because you'd have to solder them since it's aluminum. And then make a little house, and then run one little thing that you'd heat up a cup of coffee with, and you plug it into a little generator or a little thing, and you could heat up the whole place with one little coffee thing if you connect all the thing and fill them all up with water. Do y'all see it? I see it. It's in my man. It's just like a little igloo. And you can make it out of beer. So this is what I'm giving y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Lenny Braddock is an inventor. And so I'm giving you the native Floridian. I am the native Floridian. I mean, call me the breeze. Because I keep rolling down the road. I ain't hiding from nobody. And if somebody's hiding from me, I don't know. I ain't looking for them. But anyway, the sun's coming out a little bit today. We had a nice little rain today. I enjoy the rain. It reminds me, like when I was coming up, my grandma, she used to have a tin roof. And she used to make her own blankets. In the wintertime, come around, they didn't have insulation, but she built her own house. She did her own stuff. Wake up in the morning, she'd go down there, dig up some worms, go there and catch a catfish, come back, and for breakfast, and you're going, now I don't know how to judge anything like, say, even Cracker Barrel or something, far as, Gussie Shepherd against Cracker Barrel. Now, y'all tell me what y'all would think, but what we had for breakfast that morning was fresh catfish, fresh eggs, Uncle Dub on raised hogs, so we had bacon, pork chops, and homemade biscuits, sausage gravy, fresh sausage gravy. And then we had we call hog head cheese, which, being a kid, I was like, what? You got to try. I'll never forget the time I'm up here rolling these dice, and I was like 6. And old Grandpa Shepherd, and I'm going to tell you what, this is like the old couple. And that's the grandma and great-grandma and grandpa, and you live in, and so they're up there. And so my dice fell into his spittoon bucket, right, with the spit. And I was like, whoa, my gosh, this is about the nastiest thing I ever seen in my life. And so Grandpa, he goes, oh, it'll be all right, I'll get it out. So he got it out. And so he washed it up. I'm going, I just ain't touching it. Like when you're a kid, you're 6 years old, you're going, I'm not now. That's done. Them dice are done, And so even grits. I remember grits. A lot of people go, grits? What do you mean grits? So, people, one time I was playing down this place in Fort Lauderdale, and they goes, hey, they trying to be funny. They go, what is a grit? I said, well, what is a grit? That's like when you're trying to make love to a girl out there on the beach, and then the sand gets up into areas that you wish they hadn't of. That would be grit, Now, grits is like, that's what you get when you have eggs and bacon and toast, and you get grits, and you order grits with a little bit of butter, and the way I like it is to get 2 eggs over easy, and then you break up the egg, and then you dip the yellow with the toast, and you eat that. Then each time you eat one of the eggs, you put it up, mixed up with the grits, and it gets a little bit better. You put a little salt and pepper on there as you go, and as you go, and then later on you want to save 2 pieces of toast to put jam on it, so because you don't want to updo it. And you can overdo it, try to dip too much and do that, you know what I mean? But being a native Floridian, I like my breakfast right now. Me and my brother, he goes, I said, what do you want to go eat breakfast? He don't care as long as he likes breakfast. And he's like, I don't care. Well, you want to go to steak? No steakhouse. You want to go get no spaghetti. I want breakfast. I want some breakfast, bacon, eggs, and toast, and all that, grits, and everything. So, but he's up there, been to Hawaii, right, living over Hawaii, and so there's a native Floridian over in Hawaii. So I've been over there and going, well, what's it like over in Hawaii? Where's the pictures? Which now got the pictures. But then again, you're still there, and you go, well, I'm from Florida. I'm a native Floridian. So now the native Floridians are, who are we up against to Hawaii? You know what I'm saying? Are we, what are, Hawaii and going to, then you got, if you go down to Key West and everything, you can look over to Cuba over there, right? And that's what a trip. Y'all ever done that? Just right down there? You ain't done it? Mr. Beer. This is Mr. Beer. I got a friend of mine, Mr. Beer. Mr. Beer, How you been doing, Mr. Beer?
Hey, man, I've been doing all right, man. Feeling a little...
Let me ask you this. Now, what kind of beer do you like the best?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the native Floridian beer, Land Shark.
Land Shark, okay.
I believe that's Jimmy Buffett's brewery, isn't it?
I have no idea. I played a lot of Jimmy Buffett songs in my time, you know. One time I went down, south. And so I went down south, and after everything that went on in your life, you know, you're going, it's like you done fought the dragon. You know, you done beat the dragon. And so the dragon is dead. And all of a sudden you wake up and you go, hey, you know what? I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. I don't have to do what Mama tells me. I ain't got to do what nobody tells me. Everybody's telling me what I want to do, but I'm going, you know what? I'm free to do, and they're all doing what they're doing. And finally, I got enough, so I got away from some people that's like, well, the people that bring you down, but there's a lot of people that bring you up. But the main person that you got to keep that's going to bring you up is going to be Jesus, you know, because you're going to go. The only one that's beat the devil, you're not going to beat the devil. So that's where the bottom line is. That's what people don't understand. They're going, I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm going to get this, I want this pretty girl over here. Or I want to do what I want to do. But the thing is, you're not going to beat the devil. You're going to be doing it later on. You'll be going, it always comes down to Jesus is going to go, well, you know, then eventually you'll lay down what you got to do to lay down to do, quit whatever you're going to do. But he said you got to quit everything. People try to tell you what they think that you ought to do. I do what I do just to make it through the day sometimes. And then sometimes I'm going, I don't know what I need to do today. And they're like, well, the Lord will tell you what to do. Well, he ain't telling me what to do all the time because sometimes I got to deal with people. I'm going, well, I guess it's up to me to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like the frickin' Twilight Zone. You know, you went into another dimension. That's right, you're in another dimension because you got to realize one thing. When you're living, you're in a living dimension, and when you're dead, you're in the dead dimension. Yeah, I don't know if whatever dimension that is, but that is, maybe that's what they call it, the fifth dimension. What was that song? Well, you're sitting around on a highway. You got a flat tire. You got no way. Your phone's dead, but you're still alive. You just want to sit down and cry. But crying ain't nothing I'm gonna do. Mr. Beer. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
you know what?
Play the guitar.
Mr. Beer, you know what? The Eagles, when they started out, when hell freezes over, what's his name? He forgot the song too. All right, well, look, we're going to take a break here, and this is the Native Floridian. Well, thank you, listeners, to tune in to the next Lenny Braddock Show coming up soon. Information will be out on the website, so y'all stick around. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of... Well, how y'all doing out there, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to welcome you to my show. Born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida, don't you know? Yeah, I've come and gone, been here and there, but I've been here all the time. First time I remember hitchhiking down the road. Sometimes you just stood out on the side of the road. Hoping somebody come by and pick you up, take you to town. Stick out the old thumb, go for a ride. Stick out the old thumb, go for a ride. Then I guess some bad things come by. Yeah, a lady from Jacksonville wrote a song, Heartbreak Hotel. Elvis Presley sang it, oh Lord, he sang it so well. They've been a native Floridian, let me tell you one thing, yeah, sure as hell. Leaving my city, leaving my town, leaving my state, watching it and going down. Lord, can we save us from this undertow taking us down? Y'all doing all right out there? Yeah, y'all know that undertow. Negativity. Yeah, you always blaming somebody for what you done. I never met a murderer stand up and say, hey, I'm the one that killed him. Until Perry Mason says, hey, you're the one. How come Jaguars can't win a game? Spent $60 to see the game. I seen my nephew playing. He ain't played better than they did. I think we ought to give them $1 million. Yeah. At least they won't be disqualified for being on drugs. Oh, Lord. What's wrong with you? Are you out of your freaking mind for the things that you do? Somebody give me $1 million, and I'll probably fix up the national deficits. Ow! Yeah! Who's on? Alright, look, I'm gonna save the United States now. I'm gonna save us from that debt. that's pulling us down. So who do I pay a $1 trillion to? I think I got a spaceship or two up there in, what's it got? T-Mobile, Virgin. Oh, what's all that stuff? Yeah, you see all that stuff they got on the. But there's Lenny Braddock is on the air now. Merchant Marine Stories.